and welcome to Met Cultural English, the podcast that helps you understand American culture so you can feel confident in the Michigan English test.
This podcast is for anyone who knows some English, but sometimes during practice feels lost because they don't understand the situation being described.
Exactly. Let me tell you about Sophia, a student from Peru. She speaks English very well, but during a practice activity, she had to answer questions about a theater performance. The problem was, she had never been to a play. She didn't know about things like the stage, the costumes, or the way the show is organized. She gave short answers and missed a chance to show her English skills.
And that's exactly why this podcast is so important. We give you the cultural background and the vocabulary, so nothing feels strange or confusing when you hear it in a conversation, a listening task, or a speaking question.
All right, today's topic is an exciting American tradition, theater night. Let's start with a short conversation. Listen carefully to how the topic is introduced.
Hi, Jake. Are you free this Friday night?
I think so. Why?
There's a theater play downtown. It's called The Knight's Quest. Would you like to come?
I've never been to a play before. What is it like?
It's a live performance, which means real actors on stage performing in front of the audience. In this play, they wear medieval costumes, clothing from the Middle Ages, like long robes, metal helmets, and shiny armor that protects the body.
Armor?
Yes, armor is special metal clothing that knights used for protection in battle. They also carry swords, which are long, sharp weapons used in the past. In the play, the swords are safe, but they look real.
Oh, I see.
There will also be music and special lighting. The lights change to make the stage look like day, night, or even the inside of a castle. And in this play, there is a duel. That means two knights fighting with swords as part of the story.
That sounds exciting. What should I wear?
Something nice, but not too formal. A shirt and jeans are perfect.
All right, I'm in. Let's go.
In the Met speaking section, you might have to talk about advantages and disadvantages. Let's look at some for theater night, and I'll give you examples so you can explain your ideas more clearly in the test. Advantages.
You can enjoy live art and culture. For example, you can watch professional actors perform right in front of you, with no camera or editing. It feels more real and emotional. You experience beautiful costumes, music, and lights. In The Knight's Quest, the actors wear medieval robes, metal armor, and golden crowns. The music and lighting change to match the mood of each scene. It's a unique event to share with friends or family. You can dress nicely, go out together, and then have dinner after the show to talk about your favorite parts. You might learn something new. Many plays are based on history, literature, or important social themes, which can help you understand different cultures and ideas. It's a break from screens. Watching a play gives you time away from phones, TVs, and computers, and lets you focus fully on the performance.
Disadvantages.
Tickets can be expensive. For example, a ticket to a popular Broadway-style show might cost over $100, which not everyone can afford. Some theaters have strict rules about silence and no phones. This means you can't talk during the performance, use your phone to take pictures, or record video, which some people might find restrictive. Plays with Old English can be hard to understand. For instance, Shakespeare's language is beautiful but different from modern English, so you might miss some of the meaning if you're not used to it. Travel and time. The theater might be far from your home, and you might need to spend several hours including travel, waiting, and watching the play. Comfort. Theater seats can be small and close together, and if the play is long, you might feel uncomfortable sitting for that much time.
Now let's practice for the speaking section of the Michigan English test. Listen to the question and then the answer.
What are some advantages and disadvantages of going to the theater? Explain your opinion and give examples.
In my opinion, going to the theater has many advantages. First, you can enjoy live performances with amazing costumes, sets, and lighting. Watching actors in real time creates a special atmosphere you can't get from a movie. Second, it's a cultural experience. You might see historical plays, comedies, or musicals that teach you something new. However, there are also disadvantages. Tickets can be expensive, especially for big productions. Some plays are long and require a lot of concentration. If the play uses old-fashioned English, it can be harder to follow. Overall, I think theater night is worth it if you choose a play that interests you. It's a unique way to enjoy art and storytelling.
In the Met speaking section, you might get a question like this. What are some advantages and disadvantages of attending a theater play? Explain your opinion and give examples. This is your chance to show you can give clear, organized ideas with good examples. In the answer you're about to hear, we'll look at several strong advantages and disadvantages so you can learn how to give a complete, confident response in your test. Again, what are some advantages and disadvantages of attending a theater play? Explain your opinion and give examples.
In my opinion, going to a theater play has several strong advantages. First, it is a unique artistic experience. Watching actors perform live creates an emotional connection you simply can't get from a screen. You hear their real voices, see every facial expression, and feel the tension in the room during dramatic moments. It's unforgettable. Second, theater can teach you something new. Many plays are based on historical events, famous literature, or social issues. For example, a play set in the Middle Ages can help you understand that period's culture and values. This makes theater both entertainment and education. Third, it's a shared experience. Going with friends or family gives you the chance to talk about the story afterward, exchange opinions, and create memories together. However, there are also disadvantages. Tickets can be expensive, especially for big productions with elaborate costumes, sets, and special effects. Some plays are long, 2 or 3 hours, which requires patience and concentration. And if the play uses old or poetic language, it can be difficult to follow for people who aren't used to it. Overall, I believe attending a theater play is worth it if you choose a performance that truly interests you. The combination of live acting, beautiful design, and meaningful stories makes it an experience that stays with you long after the curtain closes.
That was a strong B2 level answer. Clear opinion, organized points, and specific examples.
Yes, and it used great vocabulary, costumes, lighting, sets, historical plays. Those words show range and help you sound more advanced.
And the linking words, first, second, however, overall, make it flow naturally.
If you want to practice, take this same question and describe a play you know, even if you haven't seen it, just imagine it.
Now it's your turn. Answer this question out loud. Describe a time when you went to see a play or another live performance. What was it about? Here are some example answers.
Last year, I went to see a medieval play about a brave knight. The actors wore heavy armor and used real swords for the fight scenes. The costumes were so realistic that I felt like I was in another time. 2 months ago, I watched a fantasy play with dragons and magic. The lighting effects made it look like the dragon was breathing fire, and the audience loved it. I once saw a Shakespeare play in the park. The actors wore colorful costumes, and even though the language was old, the story was easy to understand because of their acting.
Now you know not only the vocabulary, but also the culture and feeling of a theater night.
And this is why cultural immersion is key. With the right practice, you can understand and respond with confidence in English.
If you want more practice like this, with cultural topics, vocabulary, and strategies for the Michigan English Test, join our community at school, Deseas Academy.
Inside, you'll get lessons, recordings, and live sessions to help you feel ready and confident for the test. You can also download the materials for today's lesson in Deseas Academy. The link is in this video's description.
See you in the next episode of Met Cultural English.